Okay. Some hard facts about being an entrepreneur. And life gets, I look like a disaster. I feel like a disaster. How do you work through the times where your life is running away with you? What goes on with that break is that if you don't prepare properly, your business lags and it suffers. So coming off a Canadian long weekend, paired with an so wrongly scheduled PA day. I always share about my life, right? I mean, single mom. I have 3 kids who are dealing with all of their emotions around a divorce and all of their feelings around going back and forth and having to deal with that and having to deal with, I have one with Shrek throat. That's what my daughter calls strep. So up for 2 nights and meetings, and I'm running on empty. I am past that. I'm at that red line now. And I looked at my schedule this morning because I inherently understand that I have to create space to recharge. And I literally don't have time until probably about a month from now to take that kind of a break that I need. And that break is like a 48-hour break. But as an entrepreneur, you can simplify your life. It sounds so insignificant, but it makes the fucking world of a difference. When you have mornings like this, I had to call in reinforcements. We have the divide and conquer. My parents have to take the kids to school. I got to take one to the walk-in because I have a meeting at 10 and she has to come with me. Thank God it's a meeting she can come to. But that's just the way you roll. And so when you have habits of behavior that are ingrained all the time, and you have things that are constantly in place, your trajectory and your ability to troubleshoot when conflict happens, I have to deal with, I'm walking into a blank canvas. Okay, yeah, my house is not a blank canvas, but everything is exactly where it should be so that my operating system can run. Get it? It's not OCD. It's strategy. One more thing. It's not about OCD, keeping your house clean and tidy. It's about decluttering the space so that when this energy moves out and I come home with whatever energy I picked up and whatever issues and circumstances, do it on autopilot. My hands and my body go and my mind is still somewhere thinking about what I'm thinking of, where it's on the next step. It's programmed habits of behavior. If my salt is in the same goddamn place every time, I don't need to think. I just, boom, and it's in my hand, right? So that's how you can program little things in your life. You don't realize how much information you can store and program and run on an operating system of your choosing. So black, choosing. I get dressed in 2 seconds. I don't have time to creatively put an outfit together. However, I did do some add-ons, right? That's all predetermined things. By the 3rd kid, you usually are able to understand what they have before they have it. What do you got, sister?
Chef throat.
What do you got?
Chef throat.
Shrek throat? Shrek throat. And I know y'all are going to ask about this hat. What's better than hanging out when you're a teenager in your bestie's room? Hanging out when you're a grown-ass adult in your daughter's room on her bed because she's cool.
Okay.
Cooler than you are. Is mommy a pain in your butt?
Yes. If you can't see, I'm trying to write something.
I am really cool.
Sure.
When you're sleeping, I'm going to whisper in your ear, Mommy is the coolest person you know.
How about you?
My girlfriend's daughter voted that I wasn't cool. What are you all on, the bandwagon of me not being cool because you're littler than me?
Another hole.
No.
Mommy's cool. Mommy's cool. Mommy's cool. Mommy's cool. Mommy's cool.
How do I know? And so the following is a response to a recent question that I got asked. And the end of the day, the answer is you just know. Like you just know before you're having this discussion, you know. And so the key is to make sure that you give as much as you can to the relationship, that you turn over every fucking stone, especially if there's children involved. Man, this is not shit that you take lightly. You have to be the best version of you, and you have to grow and awaken and transcend in ways that the alarm is on, child. Okay, I'll be back. Broken in a marriage. When trust is broken for infidelity, for abuse, for major things, that is something that you can definitely get over. I can tell you wholeheartedly from experience that that's possible. However, when both parties in a relationship are not willing to work to, number one, work on themselves, and number two, work on the marriage, right? And when you're in a marriage or in a relationship, the order is you care for you, you invest into your partner, because when you give to yourself so much that you overflow, you have the ability to give to your partner. Then you give to your children together. You, your partner, and then your children. You have to come as a united front to those kids. Anyways, so you got to invest in you. You have to turn, marriage is work, relationships are work, life is work. And if you put in the work, you get the good goddamn results. And you're not allowed to complain about what you're not working towards fixing. And you also have to know when to fold them and walk away from what's not serving you. But don't do that without having put in every single ounce of love, sweat, tears, effort, and turn over every fucking rock. Anyways, that's my Sunday morning rant. Anyways, retrograde is in full force. I've been getting a lot of messages, been on the phone with a lot of people today. And just, again, a reminder that it's your opportunity to understand repetitive patterns, how they're coming up, for you to embrace them, level to become the best version of yourself, to know how your ego is trying to keep you trapped in your comfort zone and how your spirit is dying for you to live your best life. Feel free to drop me DMs. Y'all love those DMs about relationships yesterday, and I can totally cover that. I might do a podcast on that. But yeah, you got questions?